Okay, I have been asked after making videos, because a lot of my videos I talk about being bold, right? And going for it, and here's a challenge you can do, and do this, and go after that. And I never really, well, I shouldn't say never really, but I don't talk a lot about, and these are the questions people are asking, what do I do after I'm bold? What am I supposed to do after I take your advice and I go and do something really bold, and then I literally don't know how to cope. Like my brain's gonna explode and I don't know what to do. And I tell my clients, like, there's a few things you can do that are, aside from sitting and just staring at the wall and letting your brain go completely haywire on you. Obviously you can distract, but distract in a form or in a way that's not going to distract you from eating more food if you want to. So oftentimes that can mean like, okay, I'm going to go and do this really big, huge takeout meal that really scares me, and I'm really, really scared. But after I finish it, I'm going to start this movie or this series or whatever on TV that I've been wanting to watch. And I'm going to get my little goodies or my little snack box, and I'm going to sit down. I'm just going to like get all cozy in a blanket, and I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night. It doesn't mean I'm going to enjoy the rest of the night and not touch food anymore and keep myself distracted from it. It just means I have something to look forward to after this big challenge that is something I know I enjoy, but I also have total permission to still, even after this challenge, eat while I'm enjoying that thing. All the chocolate, all the chips, whatever it is, sodas, anything that you fancy after you do the big challenge, giving yourself that permission. At least it really helped me to feel like, okay, it's not like I do a big challenge and then there's this big letdown because I have to like pay the price for doing it. Not at all, not at all. Sometimes that could be like calling a friend, or that could be, I don't know, a lot of times journaling after a big challenge will be helpful for people. And in that, with journaling or even just thinking, having the thoughts of like, okay, why am I doing this? What's the end goal here? What is my relationship with food and exercise meant to look like? What do I want that to look like when I'm fully recovered? And is what I just did going to help me get closer to that goal? So, I don't want to have guilt or anxiety around eating these big meals anymore. I want to be able to just spontaneously just go and get these meals and not freak out. And so the challenge I just did, yes, I freaked out, and yes, I had anxiety, but I did it. And as I could keep exposing myself to it, it will eventually get easier. So for me, it really helped to kind of focus myself back, like move myself away from this high anxiety brain tornado going on, and shift myself back to like, okay, what's the main objective here? And is what I just did going to help me to get closer to that? Sorry, I feel tongue-tied today. I can't talk. And then another thing, when I would experience the discomfort and I would do something that was so bold that my eating disorder kept trying to pop up like ways to make me feel better, but it couldn't. It could, let's say an example of this would be like, okay, you went out and you got the pasta meal, but you didn't finish it all. But let's say I did. It was like, but you did finish it. Oh my gosh, I did finish the whole thing. I ate the whole thing. It was enough for 4 people. It's okay though. It's okay though, because, well, at least you didn't get the garlic bread, but I did get the garlic bread and I ate all the garlic bread. It's okay though. Just don't eat the rest of the night. That's okay. You can make it okay. Just don't eat yes, you did the big challenge, but now just don't eat the rest of the night. But I really do want to eat all this chocolate now, so I'm going to do it. And so you just keep shutting down. Your eating disorder keeps trying to find ways that it can justify, but because you've been so bold, it can't. And then that was when my brain was like, I literally feel like I'm going to lose my mind. I can't do this. And I'd get really anxious, and I'd want to practice an eating disorder behavior to make myself feel better. But instead, pause, time out, and tell yourself, wait, what's happening in my brain right now if I don't act on it is rewiring. Like I just set myself up for some really good rewiring opportunities, because in the past I'd always act out, or I'd go do something different to make myself feel better, or I guess I'd go do something eating disorder to make myself feel better. And then all that hard work is right back coiled up in my eating disorder pathways. And so if I don't do that right now, and I let myself feel uncomfortable, and I just keep reminding myself, I'm rewiring right now. It's okay. I'm rewiring right now. Just fake it till you make it. It's all right. It's all right. You're going to get through this. This is the process in which you sit and you feel your brain ready to implode, but you don't do anything about it. That is how your brain changes. That is how you rewire yourself out of your eating disorder and into a full recovery. And so give yourself a pat on the back when you're experiencing that discomfort after you challenge something. And really, honestly, those are the tools that I used to help me get through that discomfort, was some kind of mild form of distraction while also allowing for more food, And then also talking to myself. Sometimes I journal, but mostly it was just thoughts in my head that I would try to get my brain to settle down with, reassuring myself that I'm rewiring right now. The reason I feel so uncomfortable is because my brain hates what's going on because it's not used to this. This is not protocol for it. To eat a big, huge meal and then sit down and put my feet up and watch TV. This isn't okay. And I just remind myself, it's actually more than okay. It's perfect. It's exactly where you should be in your recovery. It's exactly where you need to get to fully rewire. So that's my message to you today. Bye.